but it does detail all the main 60s space toys that came out in the States, starting off with the Astro Base in 1960. It looks like a fantastic toy. Again, I've never seen that in the flesh. There's lots of interesting stuff in here. There's the Big Blue Moon robot. Major Matt Mason. Kennedy playset is a nice thing there. Remco 1966. You've got Operation X500 playset there by Deluxe Reading. Fantastic looking thing. I think my mate Wotan has got this set. And then some toys here which are probably the most beautiful space toys ever made, by Colourphones. Came out in the 60s. I had the entire first series. I don't have any now, they were all chucked out. My favourite was probably Orbitron, based on the Metaluna mutant, and Colossus Rex, the man from Jupiter. Fantastic looking lizard man. Mel Bernkrant, the designer of these toys, is still going strong, and that's probably one of the best toy websites online. So Mel Bernkrant, give it a look. The designer of these toys, still around, amazing. He designed lots more, Series 2, and then there's been modern recreations as well. Here's a shout out for my mate Scoop, who absolutely adores Zeroids just like me. Ideal 1968 to 69. Here it details the 4 metallic coloured plastic robots powered by small motorific motors. There's the Commander set. Then it goes on to look at superheroes, so you can see it's very, very comprehensive, this book. And I've just flicked straight through to a section which is called TV and Adventure. Now there's some stuff in here which I would have thought had been better in Monsters, like Dark Shadows. Dark Shadows became a sort of fascination for me because it was an American soap opera full of monsters, werewolves and vampires, which is amazing. I think I actually saw it when I was a kid, although I'd have to double check whether it was actually shown in Britain. I think it was. Lots and lots of Dark Shadow stuff actually. Josette's music box. There's even its own werewolf kit there by MPC 1969. The thing I was able to find from Dark Shadows in Britain were Dark Shadows paperbacks and related paperbacks in what you might call the Gothic vein. I have managed to collect probably about 50 of the Gothic paperbacks, which are very similar to Dark Shadows. Never really found any other Dark Shadows collectibles in Britain, although they probably find them at a really good toy fair like Sandown or Memorabilia. Again, lots and lots of TV shows. Some of these, as I say, I would have put in other categories, but the great Bill Breugman, it's up to him, it's his book. That's a rare game. I understand the Cat board game based on a TV show. That's Ideal 1966. Loads and loads of stuff. The Munsters, tons of Munsters collectibles. My favourite Martian. And then at the end you've got TV westerns. Just to finish off with the Bonanza dolls, plastic figures, action figures, a bit like Action Man. These are by American Character 1966. I remember having these fantastic boxes. I remember the Little Joe box as if it was yesterday. They've got the figures of Ben, Hoss and Little Joe, all living great lives in Ponderosa. And then the final section is in fact westerns, and it goes on to describe the top 10 toy companies of the 60s like Mattel, and then it gives you a year by year guide to what came out. There's a nice glossary for looking up toys if you can't quite find them. And there's the great man himself, Bill Breugman, with Big Lou the robot. It could be Bill Breugman actually rather than Breugman, I'm not entirely sure how you say it. Bill actually founded Toy Scouts Inc., one of the earliest and most famous toy finding companies. I'm not sure if Toy Scouts is still going. He also went on to publish magazines. A real pioneer in American toy, vintage toy collecting. There's an advert for his toy finding company at the time, and these are some of the particular magazine he published, Model and Toy Collector, which is collectible in itself now. I do love this little drawing that's been done for his company. One of my favourite cartoons here, The Impossibles, all coming out of the telly. Casper, The Impossibles, Shazam, fantastic cartoons from the 60s. And there's his other book, which I've got as well, History and Price Guide for Aurora Models, also by Bill. I once wrote to Bill about Project Sword. He'd never heard of it, but that was to be expected. It wasn't well known at all, apart from the Tar Heel toys in America. I didn't ask him about Golden Astronaut, I should have done, but he was very kind enough to reply. And so there you have it, Toys of the 60s, one of my toy bibles, a fantastic thing. If you can get hold of a copy, please do. It's obviously out of print now, but it so comprehensive it's untrue. Okay, there you have it, over and out.